When delusional woke people get owned. I'm Griffin, this is my mind. Stay on the path of progress, let's get into it.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Yeah, okay. So that is the perfect way to start off this new series. This sums it up perfectly, okay? Based easy logic versus irrational emotions. This is the perfect way to describe this series.
Now, I know there are guys out there thinking, oh, International Women's Day? Why don't we have an International Men's Day? God bless you, Twitter. Well, you're in luck, because you do. It's actually on November 19th. But you wouldn't know that because you're too busy celebrating it every other day of the year.
Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this? I'm just doubting my own life choices.
Sincerely, man, these people are so far gone from reality. Like, genuinely, where are you seeing men being celebrated in the West? Like, I want you guys to, like, actually think about that. Where are men being celebrated? Leave a comment, like, literally anywhere, because I want to know. I want to see these places come to a rise, but, bro, I don't see this anywhere in the West. Every single thing that's masculine gets shit on. That's in Poland. That's in Warsaw, Poland. Can you believe that? I honestly thought that Poland was doing better than that, but apparently not. Polish bros, let me know what's going on. Is it hopeless?
How many genders are there?
It's a spectrum, so like a lot.
Can you name me a few?
You can be man, female. You could be there's so many. A demi-girl, a demi-boy.
This is a stupid question.
How many are there?
I don't want to participate anymore.
I think there's really an answer to that, given that gender is kind of a social construct, so it's different for every person and also in different cultures.
As many as you want to believe.
Can you name me like a few?
There's a whole spectrum of them. Obviously,
There are many. There's a lot, so.
Name me a few.
There is male, female, genderqueer, non-binary. Obviously the whole trans community is counted as oh wow, I don't know, there's a lot.
Damn, these people are in school where you're supposed to learn things. Quality education right there.
I think it's fair for males who identify as women to compete in women's sports.
Absolutely. I think that it's less about what you're born with and more about what you can do with it.
So do you think we should just eliminate the categories of sport altogether?
Absolutely. I think it should all be one big, just everybody needs to get along better.
When I was a kid in karate, I was sparring this girl. I was probably 12, she was 11-ish. And at one point, our shins collided because we kicked at the same time and our shins collided like that. I don't know if you've hit your shin really hard before, but it hurts. So I'm pretty good. You know, you walk it off a little bit, dust off your knee, you're fine. But this girl was out. She was done for the day. She was bent, she was crying, she could not fight anymore. And she sat down for the rest of the class. We are not the same at all. Male babies are born with denser bones. We're bred for combat.
We need to let children be whatever they want to be. What if they want to be conservative? Not that.
What? Sir, I know you're not talking to me. Are you talking to me? What? What they say? Sir.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Sir?
Is there a reason you're misgendering?
You're calling me as sir? You're calling me as sir.
Not a man.
Do I look like a sir?
Don't film at me. Well, you have multiple people talking that you're misgendering her intention.
You know what you're doing. You know you're on a public sidewalk. Don't touch my
Don't film me.
Don't touch my Don't be a disrespectful person.
Well, to us, you're a How about that? Okay, thank you guys. Go now.
What's the name of the restaurant? Hold on. Hi, is there a manager? Someone then who's in charge of you. The guy in the front is a who's working at your front. Your host. Your host. So is there a manager, somebody?
Yeah, your
Hi. Your host is an I'm walking past, he's calling me a man and a sir for no reason. The guy in the front,
your host.
I'm
Younger
pissed.
one.
No one was talking to the guy. I'm walking down the street.
He's sir.
No, he's an
walking by.
Triple down on it. As I correct him, you're a man. You're a man. Why the is he even talking to me? Him, right there.
Say you're sorry, guys.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Toast.
You. Fuck off. You. What's the name of the restaurant, please? Perfect. Great. Asshole.
These are the kind of people that always try and take the moral high ground. They like to see themselves as very virtuous and accepting of others. Does that look like accepting behavior to you? Where you're causing a scene, getting super upset over someone disagreeing with you? Quite virtuous, quite stable mental health.
That's another thing where I'm not sure if people actually care about gigantism or if they're using it as a proxy for other things that they don't like. Like, I could totally imagine a person...
Well, I care about it.
Sure, yeah, you might. Yeah, sorry. It just meant in general.
That's
yeah.
okay.
Because like I could imagine somebody saying that like they don't trust like a large government, they think there's too much prone to tyranny or something like that, but also be supportive of an institution like the Catholic Church, which is literally one guy who has a direct line to God.
But they can't tax.
Well, I mean, and
they don't have a military.
And
they can't conscript you.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
And they can't throw you in jail.
That is true.
Jordan Peterson is just dismantling destiny in this. Oy, oy, oy. What a good interview.
I don't believe in big government, right? I believe you don't. No government. No government. So you're an anarchist. Yes. I believe in voluntary hierarchy and democracy. What's preventing you from doing what the Amish do? Get off the grid and just go live like that right now. Well, the Amish are religiously excluded. No, forget the religious component. Well, but the Amish are a great example. It's incredibly difficult to just pick up everything that you have, leave, and go. So you want to tell me how to live? What I'm saying is that there are people that are literally starving, and that if you had extra houses and they literally just came and occupied the houses that you are not using, they are justified because you are being a massive asshole. If someone forcefully takes away something that is sedentary, not being used in that purpose, it is a rightful means of theft. Yes. Wow. Yes. So you don't believe in private property rights? No, I do not. You don't believe in private property rights, so we're getting somewhere. So you're not a libertarian, my friend. Libertarians believe... I'm not a libertarian in the American... I'm not a libertarian in the capitalist sense. I'm not a libertarian in the American sense. So stop using the word, because you're anything but it.
Why isn't this okay? Because that lady was right. You're over here just trying to be a predator to people. You're over here trying to ask us questions.
Because I have a different opinion than you.
You're asking us questions, and then if we don't say the same thing, you're like, I disagree.
It's okay for me to disagree, isn't it?
And you can disagree, but it doesn't mean that you switch around how people are saying things. I think every woman has the right to choose whether or not she has a baby.
You told me, and you told the camera, that you think it's okay the day before birth for a woman to inject a solution into her child to stop its heart.
But that's not what I said. You're saying that.
You said it's okay to do that.
You're saying
We will re-roll the tape and say that you said it was okay for her to have the choice to do that.
I think that the mom needs to be able to decide. And I know that's a cop-out to say that, but
should she legally be able to decide a day before birth?
Yeah.
You don't want it to happen.
To you putting any of my face or my information anywhere.
I understand.
Ever.
I understand that you don't want that to happen.
No, I don't consent.
Okay. That's okay for you to not consent.
Then don't put my stuff anywhere.
I understand you don't want me to do that.
Don't do it.
I understand you don't want me to do it.
Is this why you record for stupid shit like this?
Have a nice day, ma'am.
You guys are disgusting. She is. We know about her.
I don't think it's disgusting to want children to not be killed the day before their due date and be delivered dead. That's what's disgusting.
And that's not all. After all of that, she's uncomfortable, so who does she go to? The toxically masculine police officers?
What's happening, but she's not okay. She's probably not okay for that opinion to be out to a conservative audience who would not agree with that, because who would agree with that? Opinions?
Abortion is wrong.
Thank you. Now she's going up to the cops, I guess. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, sounds about right. That's from a channel called Liberty Hangout. Shout out to them. Can you imagine actually having children with a woman like that? Thinking that you are bestowing this massive burden on her shoulders instead of a massive blessing on her shoulders. If a girl I was interested had any of these similar talking points, it's permanently in the fun box. That's it.
Do you think genitals define gender?
No.
Why?
Gender is a societal construct. You could change your mind about anything. You could change your mind about your career, about your hair. Like, it's not serious.
Like, what if I wanted to be black? Can I just be black?
You can't just assume a different culture, especially considering the hierarchies of race.
Dude, you can decide anything you want, but if it conflicts with my TikTok beliefs, you're dead to me. That's that girl. That's that girl right there. Bro, the cognitive dissonance, bro. Having two conflicting beliefs in your mind, but having no issue with it cognitively.